All right. Good morning, everybody. I'm here with Tonda. He's head of software engineering and VR engineers, and he was the guy, and his team was the team behind the Somnium VR1 special dual stacked aspheric lenses. And we thought we'll do this ad hoc video because a lot of people are asking us a question. Hey, how is it possible that after Steve was testing the headset and I was of course, and we are testing here, and we measured a lot of things, and I showed it already in several blog posts. How is it possible that your headset is so bright, and how is it possible that the image is so sharp? Because some other producers of other manufacturers of headsets, they use similar screens or same screens as you do, and they get completely different results. How is it possible, Arthur? Are you lying to us, or what's going on here? And I thought, hey, we'll just sit down very quickly and discuss how much optics actually affects the image quality and brightness in the end. And Tonda will tell you a few technical reasons for this, and then we'll probably do some other cool announcements, not announcements, but some hints for the future. So Tonda, I'll just leave you, what are the main reasons why the image could be brighter and sharper than, for example, in other optical?
Thank you, Arthur. So the main reason is optical design. The lens system is designed in a way to get as light as possible through, in contrast to most recent technologies that are utilizing internal reflections. And second reason why we have so sharp image is that it covers as area of display as possible.
Yeah, it means that the dual stack allows us to cover as much of the surface area of the
exactly.
Display. Yeah.
So these are two main reasons, and also the sharpness of the image. It's a feature of the lens, because you can design lens that cover a big portion of display that provides a big field of view, but the image would be blurry because lens itself is not able to render such a big resolution.
Yeah.
And our lens was designed also we had in mind to maximize this resolution.
Okay.
So
yeah.
lens itself is capable to display almost double the resolution that it currently displays. So that's the
We'll get to something
reason.
interesting. It's very nice.
I would say why we have such great image quality.
Yeah, yeah. So okay, so let me repeat. So the brightness is the aspect of the lens where it allows to let through. We will not tell how, but it will allow us to let through as much light as possible from the screen.
Right.
So number two is the sharpness is also so two was we're able to cover, our lens is able to cover the maximum amount of surface of the screen.
Right.
That, for me, that's like collecting the light and kind of taking as much as, visual information in as possible and providing it to your eyes back. And also that's why the dual stack setup and things like this, right? And
right.
The third was the design of the lens allows us to display almost the double of resolution which we currently have. So it kind of is designed in a way that it allows to full resolution to go through.
Right.
By the way, that's something new for me, even because I didn't realize that the lens design also depends on how much resolution goes through. Many people think wrongly, of course, they think what can be wrong? You just put good. You take the best display you can get, just slap something on it, and then you have a great 4K headset. Doesn't work like that, and it's much more complex. Okay, and then I think, what about warping? Warping, the mathematical warping of the image.
That is the software reason currently that also affects the image quality, because if warping is not written properly and all the processing algorithms are not fine-tuned, you can also lower the image resolution, image quality, degrade the colors and so on by use inappropriate or non-optimized warping.
Yeah, I have to say the difference between VR1 image quality, I know I'm biased, please don't comment that I'm biased, okay? I'm CEO of Somnium, obviously, you can see it. But the image quality of VR1 and the brightness is such a huge difference. The sharpness and everything, when I go from VR1 to some other headsets I have, it's incredible. It's mind blowing, and it blows my mind every time I go and compare. But talking about sharpness of the image, by the way, people were asking, and Steve in his videos, VR Flight Sim Guy, if you are not subscribed to his channel, subscribe to his channel. I'll leave the link to his channel below. He's testing VR1. We sent him the unit almost a month ago. He's testing every day, several hours. He's flying, and so far he's loving it. And what he's using a lot is our implementation in-house of NVIDIA Sharpening.
Right.
He's turning it on, and he's playing with the rendered resolution, because again, we can go down with the rendered resolution and the image is still of a great quality, still very sharp. But if you apply sharpening on top of this, you can play with, okay, do I go 70% or to the 70% of the render resolution, but I go with sharpening to 30%, and then performance is better and you're getting the same results. So he's playing with this. This is an in-house developed algorithm for NVIDIA Sharpening, right?
Right. We included several algorithms. We have NVIDIA Sharpening with multiple flavors of that. We have AMD FSR included.
So AMD FSR as well? Yeah.
And we have also our in-house algorithm, which I would say performs with higher clarity, which is currently in beta testing.
Which nobody has seen so far. Steve, I'm looking at you. You didn't see the in-house sharpening yet. So.
And right now I would say that NVIDIA Sharpening would be mostly recommended for optimization purposes, as you mentioned, lowering the resolution and getting more FPS with same image quality, same image perceived resolution. And that in-house algorithm would be mostly used in top high-spec PCs for getting as much quality as possible.
Yes, so if you like the NVIDIA Sharpening, the in-house is even better. Now, also I want to mention that all the sharpenings you just mentioned are also applicable to mixed reality image.
Right.
So it's not only for VR, but it's also for MR cameras.
Exactly, and even if you are, for instance, somehow out of focus in a mixed reality camera, to some extent the in-house algorithm can compensate this. But mostly it's used for getting sharper image, for instance in the simulator cockpit controllers and
which is super important.
Labels and so on.
Okay, I want to repeat. So far, those guests we had here, YouTubers, when they were here, or Steve at home right now with his headset, they don't have that. We didn't show that yet.
No, it wasn't included in the
Exactly.
software.
So that's something we'll keep for the rest. But yeah, I think that's the whole purpose of this video. Thanks, Tonda, for saying it, because again, I get a lot of questions. How is it possible you're measuring the brightness cannot be right because it's the same display? You know, all these kind of questions from people. But the optics engine, how Arthur from Hypervision says it, optical engine of the VR headset is actually what makes VR headset a VR headset.
That's true.
The whole VR1 was designed around double stack optical lenses we designed.
Exactly.
That's the whole point of VR1.
That's the core.
And that's the core, and that's it. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Arthur.
And we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye.